It's Rich Tehrani. We're at the IT Expo Tech Super Show 2020 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Mark Vella's with us. He's with 128 Technology. Mark, welcome to the show. How are you?
Rich, I'm great. Thanks. Pleasure to be here.
So for those people that follow my writing, they know that this year you got funding, you're in the SD-WAN space, you have a bunch of people from Acme Packet, you've had multiple successes, right? So these are some of the really cool things happening at your organization. What else should they know?
Yeah, that's correct. That's actually a really good summary. We're being rolled out now into a number of very large customers, large enterprise here in North America, large enterprise in the European region. We just announced publicly last week a very large deal, go-to-market relationship with SoftBank in Japan. So the MSP SP model is really beginning to kick in for us now, which is kind of why we're excited to be here as well this week.
I really like that deal because one of the things that the former space you guys were in, which was in session border control, one of the differentiators was strong relationships with carriers. It really helped that company excel, and it sounds like you're doing really well with carriers again.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I was at Acme Packet as well with the team, 10 years doing business development into that tier 1, tier 2 service provider market. Our business is somewhat different now. We're a networking company. We're a networking technology. We're a next generation session router. So it's less about service provider infrastructure, but we can do that. And it's more about delivering services to our service provider and MSPs end user customers. So especially enterprise and kind of mid-markets where we see ourselves playing right now.
It's not a bad place to be because as companies have to deal with so much IT, their IT departments are so stretched with digital transformation and other initiatives, sometimes it's better for them to just outsource to carriers. And so being inside the carrier network keeps you protected from potentially not generating revenue from those transitions, I guess.
That's correct. It's all about digital transformation and business transformation right now. Yeah, and we work not just with the carriers, but with the other ecosystem partners and vendors that are making that transformation happen. Folks like the cloud vendors, Azure especially, AWS, Google. As these workloads are being shifted from private data center environments to public cloud, you have to simplify the underlying network infrastructure and take away kind of the resistance to that transformation, to that move. So that's kind of where the uniqueness of 128 and what we do, the way we remove tunnels, we remove overhead, we remove overlay, and we remove cost. We're making that transformation and that shift up to from the data center up to the public cloud just happen much quicker. But and we're doing that with the support of Azure, with the support of our service providers, and with the support of the rest of the ecosystem of the folks who are in this room. It's really exciting right now.
That's great. What's next for the company? What can you share?
It's more of the same. So it's leveraging the MSPs and the relationships and the contacts we're building. So I want to see more SoftBanks, more relationships with tier 1 vendors in other parts of the world, open up new markets for us, and really just kind of grow the relationships that we have.
Fantastic. How do people find you?
They find us places like this. They can reach out to us, in the various social means and sites. But
what's the website?
The website is 128technology.com.
Perfect. Thanks for being here.
Rich, real pleasure. Thank you.